Hey guys, I don't think I've ever sat on this bed and filmed a video, have I? I'm not sure. But I have a whole bunch of empties here. This is all the stuff that I've used up in the last couple of months. I have random stuff like bath stuff and lotions and deodorants and makeup and all that fun stuff. So I'm just gonna jump in from the top here. This is the TPH Energizing Gel Body Cleanser, and this is the scent Mandarin and Ginger, and it's called like the Good Days. TPH is Taraji P. Henson, and she has this body care line and a hair care line at, well, it's all over the place, but for me locally, my Walmart has the most like selection. I pretty much buy all the stuff at Walmart, but I've been trying the curly hair stuff on Nala. She likes it, doesn't necessarily love it. This body gel cleanser, it's good. It's like a good body wash. You do kind of have to like squeeze, you know, to get it out once you are running a little bit lower here, but I do think overall, like, I like the quality of her stuff. I like the price of her stuff. I really, really, really love the body scrub, which I don't have an empty body scrub here, but I did have it in my other video, and I love the body scrub. The long one that goes in the shower. I have the one for the bath, but I've never tried it yet, so I can't vouch for that one. TPH, try it out if you haven't. The scents are so lovely. Like, all of the different scents, they're so good, you guys. They're just a little more rich, I feel like, than what I'm used to. Ran out of my Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser, and then one of you guys had told me that this is a makeup remover and a cleanser, right? And I use it in the shower. I've been buying it for at least 15 years. One of you guys told me that they actually discontinued this, and I am not sure if that's correct, but I have not been able to find it in months and months and months. And I thought like, oh, my stores are just out of it, da-da-da. But I can't find it. I can't find it at Walgreens. And so I'm starting to think you're right. And they did discontinue it. And I'm really sad about that because I clearly love it if I've been buying it for 15 freaking years. I'm sad about that. I'm like I'm getting real down. So I don't know what I'm going to replace this with. I've tried Cetaphil cleansers. I've tried CeraVe cleansers. I've tried the that fancy one, La Roche something. They're okay, but nobody is my Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser. I'm sure I'll get over it. I'm just not sure how. Of course, some Tree Hut body sugar scrub, and this is the Moroccan Rose scent, which smells incredible. This is the pink one, and I noticed that Tree Hut recently released body gels, like body wash, and I'm skeptical. I want to try it, but I do have a few other body washes to go through first. But if you guys have tried them, let me know. The folks that like sit around collecting these like as display, I don't know, girl. I gotta use mine up. As soon as I get it, like, it's a test to see how quickly I can go through it, I swear. So I usually go through about one every 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, about once a month probably I buy one. The prices are going up for these, which kind of sucks, but I like it. It's just a really pleasant smelling body scrub, but it's not medicated or anything, so I can't say that it's doing anything, you know, spectacular for my skin, but I keep buying it. Speaking of body scrubs, I did recently buy the Olay KP Bump body scrub, and I really like this. This one does have glycolic acid in it, and you guys know I have KP on my arms, so anything that says KP Bump or KP Scrub or KP this, whatever, I feel like I've tried it. I like this one, but I can't say that I notice a huge difference when I use this versus when I use something else. And I had people on TikTok tagging me in different videos of people using those African net, I don't know if they're called sponges, African nets. I'm not sure. It's a net, basically, like, you know, to clean with, as opposed to like a wash rag or a loofah or, you know, exfoliating gloves, whatever. So I actually bought some of those, and I've been using that as well. And a lot of people are like, you know, you're gonna see a ton of dead skin come off and da-da-da. And I didn't. And I think the reason is that I scrub myself raw. Like, I scrub every single time I'm in the shower. I am a heavily scrubbed human being. So all that to say that I ran out of this and I started using that net sponge. Maybe it is called an African net sponge. I feel like I don't necessarily need a scrub because of how abrasive that net is, but if I do get another one, this will probably be it. But I would buy this again. My only thing is it's so little that it barely lasts me like 2 weeks, if that. Like, when I tell you I scrub. I'm a scrubber. I also bought this nonsense. This is by Mega Babe, and this is the like Tush Clarifying Butt Scrub. Why did I buy it? Or butt mask? I don't know, girl. But it has glycolic acid, kelp, and eucalyptus in it. It was like 20 bucks. I used absolutely all of it, so you can see it's totally empty. I didn't really see any difference. It's not like I saw my butt look clearer. It's not like anything, you know, fancy happened. It did take me a couple of months to actually use it up because I you know, it's just kind of a silly thing. I feel like, but when I saw it, I was like, intrigued. It didn't do anything incredible, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Let's talk hair care. So this feels like it's got like a good solid one more use in it. So I'm about to put this back in my, I'm about to put this back in my shower and flip it over. But I have the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. So this is a number 4 and the number 5. I know like Olaplex is kind of, you know, some people love it, some people hate it, some people think it doesn't do anything. I bought the Way, I think it's called Way, I don't know, that Way like hair care. I bought their shampoo and conditioner. It has a similar vibe to this. It's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit more expensive, and I hated it. I was begging myself to just go back to Olaplex. So I have gone through many an Olaplex, and I just like the way that it treats my hair. I like how my hair looks when I do my hair after having washed and shampooed with Olaplex. I feel like my hair feels healthy. It doesn't have a straw-like feel to it, and I have like used and abused, you know, this hair, okay? Like it has been through some things, and I just feel like Olaplex does what it needs to do. It does what it needs to do for my hair, and because I don't wash it that often, these will last me months. I can justify the price of them, which I think they're like close to 30 bucks each. I can justify the price of them because I'm not flying through the product. We have a deodorant here. This one is by Native. This is the Sweet Peach and Nectar. As you can see, I used it down to the little nub down there. And this was my first, I'm gonna say positive experience with an aluminum-free, like paraben-free deodorant. So I decided to try to use this while my boyfriend was gone once over the holidays. So I started using it in December. It took me like 3 months, no, it took me about 2 months to get through it. And I started using it and I was like, I know that I'm gonna smell a little funky, so I'm gonna wait till like he goes out of town and like I don't have any plans, you know what I'm saying? So I just kind of, you know, sat at home, did my thing. And it is a deodorant, but it's not an antiperspirant, right? So I sweat, that's my thing. I sweat a lot. It just is what it is. That's just how I am. My mom and my sister don't sweat. God bless, that's lovely, but I do, right? I sweat like my 4 brothers, and I'm the fifth. I'm the 5th brother. So I sweat a lot, and I had to get used to sweating, even though the sweat didn't necessarily smell bad, you know what I mean, because I was using the deodorant. So I will say, if you are a girly who sweats a lot and you get the onion pits, give it some time, give it some time. I do reapply sometimes. I know they say 72-hour protection. I don't know about that because I would not dare test that, but I definitely, I've enjoyed it and I have purchased more of it. You guys also told me to try Lumi. I did get one of those. I tried it. I'm still using Native, so clearly I've repurchased. They can be a little costly though, so you can order them online. I actually have a sponsorship with them coming up. Like, look at the way the Lord works. You know what I'm saying? Like, I finally started trying it. I've been using it for months, and I have a sponsorship coming up with them next month, and so I'll have a code. But they are more expensive in store, so I'm gonna just be ordering them online because obviously I'll have a discount of my own. I mean, otherwise I just buy it at Target, and my daughter uses it too. Speaking of my daughter, we use the Shea Moisture Low Porosity Weightless Leave-In Detangler with sunflower oil. You guys are actually the ones who told me to get something like this because I'm telling you guys how the back half of Nala's hair, not the half of it, but maybe like the lower third of her head, the porosity in her hair is very, very low. It's more coarse. It just doesn't take to the curl the same way as the rest of her hair. I'm not sure why. I don't know if there's like a solution per se for that, but I got this weightless detangler to kind of, you know, try to combat that a little bit. I liked it, but it's not something I'm going to be repurchasing. We have been really liking Curlsmith. It's like a weightless, like a very lightweight gel. She's really been liking that a lot. And the Nectar from Pattern. So they have a detangling nectar, and I really like it because it's very lightweight. It's not quite as heavy as a leave-in conditioner, although I love that as well from Pattern, but it's really lightweight, and I thoroughly love using it in her hair. And I feel like lately her hair's been looking so cute. So we're not gonna repurchase this, but you know, it was worth the $6.99. It lasted us a while. I got it from Marshall's, so it's probably more at like a regular store. What do I got in here? Okay, we have some toothpaste. So I use Sensodyne. I only save these because every now and again I'll have people ask me how I whiten my teeth, and I have super duper sensitive teeth. I have very sensitive teeth. I hate ice cream. I hate cold things with the exception of iced coffee. And the only reason for that, the only reason I can handle iced coffee is because I am drinking it through a straw 99% of the time. Like if I get those like sippy cups from Dunkin' or Starbucks, it's a no for me, dog. Like give me my sippy cup and then give me my straw, because I can't handle it. And I've been like this for a long time. My whole family has incredibly sensitive teeth. We are very prone to cavities and stuff like that. But girl, I still want white teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't have a coffee obsession and then not have a whitening toothpaste. So I use Sensodyne whitening, like advanced whitening, and I'll use the Pro Enamel ones as well, but it's Sensodyne Pro Enamel, so it's the same brand. I use these. I have gotten my teeth professionally whitened before, and it was like torture. And so I don't see myself ever doing that again, but if I do use like the Crest 3D white strips or something, I need to combat that with like a, you know, sensitive teeth toothpaste. So I do recommend these if you have sensitive teeth. This might feel random, but this Dove hand sanitizer is it, girl, okay? It's it. Stop looking. It's it. No, it's not like the best thing in the world, but I really like it because it is a nourishing hand sanitizer. So, you know, I mean, I put the hand sanitizer on all the time, whether it's, you know, okay, I know COVID is not quite what it used to be, but I use it all the time, especially like, you know, when I'm going to the gas station or we're all going out to eat, but maybe we took a walk first. Like some of us are gonna go wash our hands and some of y'all are just gonna dig right in. So I like to have hand sanitizer, and I love this one because it almost feels like it's leaving behind like a lotion versus leaving behind like that hand sanitizer kind of feeling, and I really like it. So I've purchased many of them now, but I get them at Walgreens and they're like $2.99, so the price is a little high considering what you get. I wonder if that comes in a bigger version. In fact, I'm almost positive it does come in a bigger version, so I might just get a bigger one and refill, because that's what I like to do. If I find a good hand sanitizer, girl, we just refill. We refill the minis, okay? We are trying to be a little more economical these days. Let me talk about this. These are little minis, okay? They're the little Lemire minis. I'm sure at some point you guys have heard somebody, some bougie YouTuber or TikToker or whatever, talk about Lemire, right? And I say bougie because, look, I'm like bougie adjacent. I'm not actually bougie. I wanna be, but then I can't, because it's so hard to justify spending a ton of money. And as you know, and a lot of times when I do spend a lot of money, I have an immense amount of guilt that follows me for months. Okay, so Lemire. If I were to buy these in the regular size, not like full size, but like full size, right? This little assortment that's in my hand will cost me over $500. And it's the concentrate, the eye concentrate, the treatment lotion, and then the moisturizing cream. And so I used my little Sephora thing, and I used like 500 points or something to get this, and I used it all up, and I was positive, certain, 100%. It ain't nothing. It's not gonna feel any different. It's lotion, it's serum. No, I am so mad because I freaking loved it. I loved every second of putting that stuff on my face. Can I justify buying it? Not unless one of y'all is out here telling me it's life-changing, okay? I don't want a YouTuber telling me it's life-changing. I realize the irony because I'm a YouTuber, but is it like, oh my gosh, my face has never looked better. Oh my goodness, I have never felt so beautiful, so youthful, so plump, so gorgeous, so shiny. Look at the goddess in me coming out of my face, okay? I want to know that it's doing life-changing things, because for the price, I simply cannot justify it. So on to somewhat more affordable skincare. I did run out of my Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturizer. No, Moisture Surge Intense 72-Hour Lip Replenishing Hydrator. I think they sent me this for free a really long time ago, so I'm not gonna say that I bought it because I don't remember buying it. I could have bought it, I don't know. I love Clinique, so I would be quick to buy something from Clinique, but I really liked it. That being said, it wasn't life-changing enough for me to want to go repurchase it because I have other ones. But let's say I had no other moisturizer, would I go back to the store and buy this one again? I absolutely would have done that. Of course, I'm on a lot of PR lists, and so I have like 50 other moisturizers I have a bunch of other moisturizers to still go through. Then we have Sunday Riley CEO Afterglow, and this is a brightening vitamin C cream. I did some sponsored content with this, so they had sponsored me, and I'd purchased an additional one. I think I have an additional one because I know that it went on sale through Sephora, and I'm pretty positive I bought another one, so it's probably down in my skincare bucket. But this was the original one that I finally run out of, and I really did like it because you know what? It wears so well underneath makeup, and so like on my regular day when I'm not wearing anything, it gives you a nice just felt like a little glow. I will say, girl, if you don't rub it all the way in, it looks like Kerrygold butter, so you will see a little yellow sheen. Okay, so rub it in. Don't be like me. Rub it in. Look like I have freaking mochas on my like hairline the whole day. But it wears very, very well under makeup, and that cannot be said about every other vitamin C cream. I don't know. I didn't realize that until I started wearing one from L'Oreal, and I was like, oh, what is this? What is that? It did not look good. Things were pilling. It was not cute. So I really like this one by Sunday Riley. It's obviously like I feel like Sunday Riley is definitely like a little bit more of a luxe brand, but I would recommend this one, and I would definitely purchase it again. But like I said, I think I already did and I think it's in my skincare bucket downstairs. I need to do some organizing. I need to organize all my skincare into one place because it's very confusing as to what I have and what I don't have. Oh, sticking with the refreshing and brightening and all that, I have this from Origins, and this is a depuffing cream. So it's a refreshing eye cream to brighten and depuff, and I actually loved this stuff. I do not know how long I have had it. I had lost it for a while from the old house, I think, and then I started, and I only say that because we haven't lived there in 2 years, I started using it again here, and I just remembered how much I loved it. The second I wake up, I go, you know, wash my face, brush my teeth, whatever. I usually shower in the morning. I would put this depuffing cream around my eyes, and then I would go drop the kids off, come home, do my little chores, whatever, and then go do my makeup. And by the time I did my makeup, I just felt like I had a nice solid base to work with around my eyes, and I really enjoyed this cream. I haven't repurchased it yet, but that's just because I have, like I said, I have a lot of skincare. It's kind of like the it thing, and I don't get a lot of like makeup PR, but I get a lot of skincare PR, so that's the only reason I haven't repurchased it. Then we have one perfume. I have a couple more that I'm very close to running out of, but we'll save those for the next one. So this is the, I think it's Live Irresistible. This one is Blossom Crush. I really like the original one. It used to be like in a bottle just like this, but it was like more golden, more champagne-y color, and I really liked that one. I ended up eventually coming around and liking this one. It does have a floral scent. There's a couple little spritzes. It has a floral scent. It's nothing to like write home about, I feel like, but I did really like it. However, I think they've changed the bottles because I bought another, I want to call it Givenchy. Can I just call it that? Okay. I bought another one recently, and the bottle is now short and wide, and it has like a pinkish color of fluid inside of it, and I feel like that perfume I think is the original one that used to be like in the bottle like this, and I do really like that one. I like it more than this one, although this one does have a really nice little florally kind of very soft scent, so I really like it. But I probably won't be repurchasing it because I have a ton of perfume to go through, and I don't like to hoard perfume. I really enjoy getting to the bottom of things, as in like running out of them, not like, you know, a detective work. Anyway, that's actually everything that I had here, so I hope you guys enjoyed our little old school vibes here, our empties video. I'll link everything down below. Like I said, I wouldn't necessarily recommend all of it, but I mean, if there's anything you guys have been like obsessed with lately, definitely let me know. I had a hankering to do like a faves and like a hits and misses video, and I was like, is this just too old school? Like, is this just not a thing that happens anymore? Or can I do this? Because really, there are some things that I have been loving, and I'm not out of them yet, but it doesn't mean that I can't talk about them, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, let me know. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.